Hello and welcome back to Deep Sky Derelicts. If you would like to check out the game, there is a link in the description. The definitive edition is now available on Xbox One. The game is also available on PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and of course PC. Initially, Deep Sky Derelicts was launched on PC with 2 DLCs following later on in development. With the definitive edition of Deep Sky Derelicts, it includes the base game and its 2 DLCs, New Prospects and Station Life. And this video is kindly sponsored by 1C Entertainment. And, well, when we left off, we were in a pretty interesting situation because we just lifted the lockdown and that has enabled us to explore more of the level. And, well, we picked up a rather creepy doll and we'll see exactly what's going on with that relatively soon. But as you can see here, all of our people have leveled up as well, so we have 2 different things that we can potentially spec into. I think I'm going to be going for more evasion. Personally, I feel like evasion is going to be super fun, so I'm going to spend some points in this. I'm actually going to go for a lot of points in this. I think 25. I've got 25% now. Let's apply that. Look at that. I literally have 25% evasion. That is insane in my opinion. I think that is going to make us really hard to hit. And then we have our other fellow here, and he is a scrapper. So you can see here that we can give him +10 scavenging, or we can give him more initiative and more damage resistance. Now, bear in mind that I'm not entirely sure if you have other abilities to select from apart from these on the right, because I'm not entirely sure whether I need to go up the left side to be able to unlock the ones above them. So that might actually be a thing, but I don't really want to spec into +10 scavenging, because you can see here, I'm not entirely sure what scavenging really does for the most part. Oh yeah, by the way, I did swap out one of my mods. And you remember that card from the previous episode that gives us the ability Razor Net? Well, you can see it down there. There it is right there. Does 2 damage per turn and applies Rooted for 3 turns. In my opinion, that is really quite amazing. And bear in mind that Rooted, as you can see right there from the description, loses its evasion, takes 25% more melee damage, and cannot use melee cards. It is an absolutely insanely strong card. So I was very much wanting to utilize that as much as possible. So let's take a look at the level 2 stuff. So scavenging or initiative. Personally, I feel like we probably want to go for something like initiative, because that is going to make him really fast, and getting some damage resistance is never a bad thing. So I'm going to actually spec into that. We have 3 ability points, so I might as well just go for all of it, plus 12% damage resistance and 4 initiative. That sounds pretty fun to me, so I'm going to do that. And then we have our technician here. So our technician, of course, is all to do with recharging shields for the most part and hacking various mechanical beasties and things. But anyway, let's take a look at our level 2. So we can get +10 in tech, or we can, when using a tool core or extension cards, plus 20% critical success chance and 4 energy gained. That actually sounds really fun. So I think I'm going to go for that as well. Full on, rank 3, just go super hardcore with that. Alright, so this is where we are. Let's move over here and see what we have to see. Medium energy cell, thank you. Yes, that is very useful. And let's do a little bit of scanning, actually. Let's do some scanning. Okay, so we can go down here, or we can go up there, or we can just go this way. I think I'm going to go this way just to see what this is. Alright, energy crystals. A precious crystal that shimmers with energy, yields 50 energy when transmuted. Yeah, so there are ways that you can transmute things, and that will, of course, make things a little bit easier for you in some aspects. I'm actually going to switch to rush mode at this point, because normal mode does take a lot of energy, and at this point I am quite low in energy, 50% actually, so I'd like to try and prevent myself from maybe being in a kind of sore positioning. So I'm gonna just try and use as little as possible. So let's do a scan. Okay, so there are enemies here, and don't think there's anything else off to the right or left, but there is something down here to the southwest and southeast. So I think I'm just gonna go and attack This might be bad, but I'm gonna do it. There's 3 enemies. Ah, okay, these enemies are not exactly difficult, but you can see here, thanks to our new evasion, they're never gonna hit. They're never gonna hit that one guy that has 25% evasion. It's just going to be so good. I think they did actually hit me, and now I'm staggered and I can't actually use anything. But there is actually improvise. Draw 3 environmental action cards. Pick one to play immediately. And the energy cost for that is 15. So you can do that if you have nothing else to do, but I'm actually just going to pass because I am currently staggered because of the ambush, and that is not allowing me to do anything, which is unfortunate. Okay, so let's mark a target. They're all the same HP, so I guess I'll just mark this one, because that one is going to act first, and I cannot do this either because we have been ambushed, of course. So I guess what I will do is recharge our shields a little bit, I guess. That seems to be a thing that we might want to go for. And we still cannot do it because we are still ambushed, unfortunately. So we can restore our shields more. Should I try and improvise? Yeah, why not? Let's try an improvise card. Okay, so Trash Gush. What's that? Okay, yeah, that actually seems pretty good. Let's take that one. And oh yeah, of course. We still can't do it. We still can't do it. Okay, so let's reload then, I guess. This is actually pretty bad for me to not be able to attack for this long. It is making things quite uncomfortable. And hopefully we will be able to... Yes, I think we can actually do something on the next turn, which I gotta say I was not pleased about. I was not pleased about that. Okay, so let's restore more of our shields. Okay, we can actually do something now. Oh, phew. Okay, I was kind of worried about that for a second. Okay, so let's do Dirty Punch, because that's going to apply a mischance, and that seems pretty good to me. And maybe we will be able to actually kill one of them now. Yes, there we go. So that one's done. And yeah, they're going to continue attacking us, but bear in mind that if we can keep up our shields, that is going to be the best possible thing that we can do. So, Burst Fire, let's try and take it out. No way, no way. But I think we will be able to take it out with this one. There we go, nice damage. And aim shot, oh yes, you're done. Yeah, there we go. Instant kill right there. Okay, fantastic. Oh, look at this. A level 3 mental tool mod. 6% chance of critical failure for enemies attacking the user. Wow. That actually seems pretty cool. Oh, this is fantastic too. Look at that. Plus 4% evasion, plus 12% puncture, and plus 5% stun resistance. Puncture basically is a way for you to get through shields. So technically, I'm not entirely sure if it gives you a 12% chance to puncture, or whether it gives you 12% damage to go through shields. I think it is probably a 12% chance in that case. So that seems pretty cool. Gonna take all of that, thank you. And let's move over to the next little tile here. Okay, we have a collector node. 10% chance to draw an extra card at the beginning of a turn. That seems pretty fun. If you don't get ambushed and basically stopped for most of the turns. Alright, here we go. There we are. That is fantastic. You see this icon right here? That is an exit. And that means that we have found our first checkpoint. As you can see, new landing zone, they call it here. So we're going to enter there, and we're going to return back to the station so we can see what's going on with all of our resources and things like that. And I think it's probably about time that I go over... No, not here. Not here. I want to go to the research area, and we are going to be increasing our energy reserve. It's going to cost 500 CC, which is quite expensive, but I personally feel like it is worth it. And there's also crafting as well, by the way. So you can unlock things and craft things. As you can see, this group of items can be unlocked for crafting by disassembling a similar item from your inventory. And I guess I will actually do that. Oh, I see. That's the similar item. Yeah, sure. Let's disassemble that. So now what you can then do is you can craft for a very large amount of credits. So that is a bit of an issue, but let's disassemble this as well. Why not? Let's disassemble that as well, and now we have the ability to create this. And there's also a melee weapon. Let's do that. There we go. And basically you can create anything you want as a result of being able to unlock all of these things, which is actually really nice. So gonna continue doing that. Look at this. you can customize absolutely everything. If you have the money to be able to do it, then you will have a great time. You will have an absolutely great time. And as you can see, we're unlocking a whole bunch of stuff right here. I think I'm pretty happy to disassemble that. Yeah, so we've got a huge amount to craft, but unfortunately I just don't have enough money to be able to do it. So I'm going to go here and see if I can sell some stuff. Obviously, we still have the 2 halves of a strange object. And I guess we will just sell... technically, I could sell all the junk. But I'm a bit worried about selling something that is actually used for a quest. Because I don't really want to have that happen where I'm literally in a situation where I'm like, oh, this quest could give me, you know, 10 million credits. I'm obviously exaggerating, but you know the point isn't. But then I don't have that junk anymore. So considering I don't really need that, I guess I will sell the junk components more than anything. Sell the tachyon chip, valuable scrap. We could sell that as well. Destroyed mod, yeah, that seems fine. We'll keep the energy crystals because that can give us 50 energy. And destroyed weapon, that's fine. I'm going to end up selling every single thing, aren't I? Okay. Tachyon chip, yeah, that's fine. There we go. Alright, so that's basically what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything else. I could go to the medical facility. As you can see, some of our people are a little bit injured. Maybe I want to do that. Do I? I think they're okay at the moment. I think they're all right. So I think I'm just going to leave them for the time being. That might be a mistake because, you know, we don't want them to die or anything like that. All right, so let's go back to the level. Now, bear in mind that I think are we going to start back at the beginning? Ah, you can actually select your landing zone. Ah, this is fantastic. Yes, very good. Okay, so we'll just select it down here. And we will then continue onward. So let us... see, so we've got enemies, and we've got one enemy there. All right. Okay, so let's go over there. And, okay, these are easy. Unfortunately, these guys do have the opportunity to ambush us, which I hope is not actually... I hope that hasn't happened. I think it might have. Yes, it has. Oh, dear. Okay, well, that's not very good, is it? Okay, I guess what I'm going to do is I will pass. And we will do a self-recharge. Because we can, and we kind of need to. And we have disrupt and hacking here. I'm going to actually do some hacking. If I can. There we go. Alright, so... yeah, okay. So we can't actually do anything right now, which is unfortunate. Okay, so there you go. So now what we can do is we can do weapon enhancer. I think there's... I think this guy is probably going to be able to move... Oh, he's going to take a while to move. I don't know whether loose cannon can actually attack, so I'm going to give it to Worm in this case. Oh, the ambushing is really taking its toll on us, isn't it? Especially the staggering as well. Okay, so we can do disrupt. Apply selected type of disrupt. Oh, okay. So this might actually be kind of useful. So I'm going to use disrupting melee on one of these things so that it can not continue to use headbutt against us, because headbutt is actually kind of annoying because it does apply staggering and so on. Okay, there we go. There's a critical, but that's okay. We still haven't lost any of our shields. Oh, razor net. Oh, yes. That sounds really, really fun to me. And I think I'm actually going to use it against the janitor. It does have, I think it does have a weapon of some kind. A ranged weapon, that is. So... I'm going to use it against the eye instead. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's actually working out very, very nicely indeed. And I could do some damage to the janitor. I think I will. Aim shot. Okay, 11 damage. It's almost dead. Shield sap. That's absolutely fine. Okay, now we can take out the janitor before it has a chance to attack, because of course it's going to attack in the next turn. And then we are good. There we go. Now we can actually do Dirty Punch, which I think I'm going to do against this guy. Try and reduce his chance to hit, if at all possible. Yeah, they do have a chance to obviously sap your energy as well from your shielding, which is not exactly great. But yeah, they're not doing that much at all at this point. Let's take this out if we can. Nice. Nice. We got a critical, but it did evade one of its attacks. One of our attacks, that is. Okay, there you go. 12 damage. A little bit of extra damage to be done, and that is it. Nice. We barely took any damage whatsoever, thanks to our shielding. And it's actually really nice to have technologically advanced units, like, for example, the Technician and the Scrapper. They do technically have quite a few shield repairing abilities, regenerating abilities, and that really makes a huge difference to our survivability. Alright, so I'm going to actually go for normal movement now, because I think me rushing around is actually increasing the chances for me to be ambushed. And technically, if I do stealth, I might be able to ambush them. Let's try it. Ah, never mind. It's actually an NPC. Search for the data aboard the derelict. Okay, so this is exactly what I was searching for. This is the main mission, I believe. Somebody came. Somebody finally actually came. Tell me, did you bring me my tiny little delivery? Are these what you've been waiting for? Yes, yes, no more envy, no more yearning for fulfillment. Finally, the requested coordinates from the mothership have arrived. It took so long I nearly forgot what I was actually waiting for. Did I just deliver you the location data? Affirmative. This ship, specifically I, lost the link to the mothership, so we had to resort to this very archaic method of mechanical information delivery, which is all I practically remember. I don't even know what coordinates. I don't even know what to do with this information. Coordinates, mothership, I repeat these words, but don't know what they mean. Feels like I'm lost inside my own hardware. You can have these coordinates if you wish. They're of no use to me anymore. Before I download them, can you tell me what caused this disruption? Don't remember anything about it either. It's like I've forgotten what it means to be. I feel empty, pointless. All right. Well, yeah, Barclay gave us an astrosphere, and I believe that is actually it. Okay, so we can now head on over here. So me using stealth at that point was absolutely pointless, as is always the case with what I do. Okay, so let's move over here. Ah, no, never mind. They moved. Oh yes. Hello there. How are you doing? I'm okay, and you? Yeah, so this is a rival scavenger, so technically we could attack them, or we can just say, things are okay, care to trade? I'm just going to say, I'm okay, and you? And we'll see what he does. Had a few near-death experiences not too long ago. Got a bit startled. Otherwise, things are just fine. How about it? Care to trade? Sure. Even though I don't really have that much money. Alright, this is what I have. Yeah, okay. Phew. I almost randomly bought something for a huge amount of money without meaning to. Okay, so weapon extension with at least one modifier. Shield core with at least one modifier. You could actually get some really, really nice stuff from here. But I don't particularly think I should, considering I have very barely any credits whatsoever. So I'm going to just say never mind. Anything else on your mind? That's all. Safe scavenging. Alright, so yeah. Now, here's the thing. Previously, when I played in my previous save file, in my own time, I encountered some scavengers that were friendly, and I decided to attack them at that point. And let me just warn you, they're very, very strong, or at least I felt like they were very strong, so it's probably a good idea to be a bit careful about that. Anyway, let's go in here for stealth. What do you want, outsider? Need any help? Help, huh? Here's what we need done. Alright, installing power generators nearby will help us in managing the perimeter. Easier to move around without having to worry about energy. Will of course compensate you for your efforts. Yes, I will happily do that. Deploy a power generator to each location indicated on the map. Is that all? Yeah, sure. I could attack him, obviously, but I personally don't really want to do that if he's going to pay us. So we could go over there. Right. Okay. Anywhere else? Over there. Okay. And over there. Oh, okay. They're actually not even that far away. This is fantastic. This is going to be the easiest credits that I have ever gotten. Or at least I will try to hope that they are. So let's enter here. Okay, so how can I create... Do I just have to go here? I'm actually unsure about that. Okay, well, yeah, I think I might just need to go there. Oh dear. Oh, hello. Okay, we got space zombies. We got space zombies once again. All right, so we're gonna have to deal with these guys. This shouldn't be too bad. Usually these guys do not have a huge deal to do with us, and we can very easily deal with them most of the time. There we go. That one is dead, and now this one is going to be the only one that will attack us. Hopefully it will attack... I'm always hoping that it will attack the guy with high evasion. I think he did, actually. But, yeah, well, you know, he hit anyway. I mean, 25% chance is pretty good, considering. Nice burst fire. Yeah, there we go. Nice evasion. Nice evasion. I like it. And a nice heavy strike to finish him off. There we go. We actually got a stun proc as well, which was actually really nice. But obviously not very useful for us at the moment. Okay, shield restoring abilities are 12% more effective. Might be kind of cool to equip. That might be quite nice. Alright, so yeah, let's continue to move. Oh, what? We're getting so many enemies. What? Okay, we have, yet again, more enemy types. As I was talking about in the previous episode, the amount of enemy types that I have encountered so far in this game are numerous, and that's just extremely impressive. Okay, so we're going to go for Dirty Punch right here, and I think I'm actually going to use it on the Cobra Guard, because even though I would like to eliminate the weaker enemy, I would like to apply the debuff to the Cobra Guard, because you never know when that might be necessary. Oh, I really want to use Burst Fire on the Cobra Guard. I think I'm actually going to do that. Nice damage. Nice damage. Alright, Whiplash. Yeah, it doesn't really do that much damage against our shields, at least at the moment. Oh, Razor Net. Oh, yes. Razor Net on the Cobra Guard. You are done. You are absolutely done. As soon as Razor Net goes on these guys, I personally feel like we have an overwhelming advantage at that point. It really is a fantastic ability. So if you get that, don't let it go, you know? If you can use it, that is, because obviously you need a certain amount of things. And I believe one more Dirty Punch will seal the deal. Alright, there you go. Okay, so let's have a look. Oh yeah, we're getting so much cool stuff. Okay, so this is a ranged weapon that we can equip. Shield restoring abilities. Also fortify shields you're going to gain from equipping this. Immunity to puncture and +3 armor for 3 turns. Wow, that actually seems pretty fun. And then also we have a level 2 energy blade. Flurry of strikes. Strikes, what is it? 5 times? Yeah, it looks like 5 times to me. Doing 25% weapon damage per strike. Then also you have quick strike as well. May play another melee attack. What? What? That is an insane weapon. I'm going to have to put that on our scrapper or something like that. That sounds like a really... Oh my god. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, this is an incredible item right there. And it says illustrious. So, yeah, that is a thing that I am definitely going to be equipping. Alright, so we currently have our tracker. Our tracker is the one that uses the energy blade, not our scrapper. I actually thought that it was the other way around, but otherwise, we're going to be using this. I hope that I can equip it. Yes, I can. Oh yeah, this is such an insane upgrade for our tracker right here, because quick strike, double strike, and flurry of strikes is going to enable so many different things for us to be able to use. This is crazy, crazy good. Our tracker has just turned into probably my favorite character right here. And apart from the fact that I don't think I can use the scavenging tool. Let me actually just take a look here. This is a weapon tool, requires reload and so on and so forth. I'm actually going to try and equip this. Nope, nope, nope. That will not work. That will not work, unfortunately. Alright, so our scrapper unfortunately has one of my favorite abilities, which is Razor Net, but if I were to equip this, he's going to gain 15% evasion. I just cannot say no to 15% evasion. Personally, I feel like... Oh, can I not equip it? Oh, I can equip it there. Oh, interesting, interesting. So you can actually add things to your tools. That is actually kind of amazing. So does that mean that I could have added this? I don't think so. I probably couldn't have added it. Could I? Probably not, because this is a scavenging tool mod, and the other guy does not have a scavenging tool mod. So, yeah. Anyway, there you go. That is a fantastic addition. All right, so let's go over here, And let's enter. And I'm not entirely sure if we're doing everything that is necessary to be able to upgrade these things. I actually think I do not have a power generator with me, because I do have energy cells, and as you can see, there are a bunch of other things that I could potentially interact with, but I don't think I actually have one at the moment. So maybe what I'm going to need to do is I will need to run to the various other areas in the derelict and try and find some power generators potentially. Or maybe I will just need to purchase them from someplace. But otherwise, let's do some stealth here, because I would like to potentially not get murdered. Ah, okay. It's just these guys moving around. That's absolutely fine. No problem at all there. And yeah, that guy. All right. Yeah, but bear in mind that we actually do have a number of other missions here as well, because I was actually taking a look at this. And as you can see, we've already done the location data for this derelict. And then we also have 3 intact janitor robot parts, of course. And then we also have this. Help Cohen the puppet beat the trials of its master. Go to the second trial location. So I'm assuming that I still need to do that as well. And as you can see, deploy a power generator. Installing power generators, you know, will help us in managing the perimeter. Easy to move around without having to worry about energy. Unfortunately, I don't think I have one. I don't think I have a power generator, so I might have to move around and see if I can maybe find it. Oh, nothing else? Nothing else over here? Have I explored the entirety? I don't think so, somehow. Is there something over here that I need to do? No, it's just these guys. It's just these guys. Alright. Alright, so I've actually come back to our base to try and restore my energy, because I obviously started to run out. Welcome, shopper. I provide you with all the necessary tools and technical devices you might dream about. Here's my company motto: tools for trade, even for fools. Let me see your wares. Not this time. I'm not going to speak to him. No, thank you very much. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go to the shop and just going to restore myself a little bit right there. And we do have quite a lot of junk. I guess I'll just sell all the junk. Boom. And we do have a number of other things that I can actually sell here as well for actually a pretty decent amount. So, gonna do that. Gonna do this. Okay, this is... yeah, we can go and speak to the sub-governor in just a second as well. That's obviously going to be really, really good for us to do. We could sell the beamer. Actually, that's pretty good. It's got a radiation shot or something along those lines. That seems like a pretty fun idea. This is also a medical tool, so we probably want to keep that around. This is also pretty good. Sell this. That actually seems pretty good to me. And I think that's actually all I can do. Yeah, that is all I can do. Okay, so let's go to the station hall, because we can actually speak to the governor about bringing back the data. There we go. I unknowingly brought the location data to a stargazer suffering from amnesia at the Sky Derelicts. It offered me the data as thanks. Okay, let's say that. What is he going to say? Intriguing, as if the consuls could experience psychological symptoms, but that is a different matter. Congratulations for the successful retrieval. Was there anything else? No. Any news regarding the data? Researchers have managed to uncover the location of a new group of derelicts from the data you've brought. These are bigger and more dangerous, but I trust you can handle yourself. I'm granting a broader working permit for you, effective immediately. Ah, there we go. So we have unlocked new derelicts to explore. And I am going to be daunted by that, I think. Maybe? Yeah, no, I don't want to talk to the traveling trader. Thank you very much. Okay. So let's have a look. So there you go. There are 3 new ones. Bear in mind that these are level 2. So these are actually basically your level. So once you reach level 2, you do have the opportunity, or you can go to any of them you want, obviously, but there are some that are much harder than others. But I would like to be able to complete all of the missions here. As you can see, I have 98% explored. And I would assume that there is something still remaining to do there, because obviously I still want to do the puppets quest. I'm not entirely sure where that is, but maybe on the way there we're actually going to be fighting some Cobra guards. Whoa, that skink has 20 HP. Wow, that's pretty crazy. Okay, so let's go for a dirty punch, and we'll just try and reduce the Cobra guard's effectiveness as much as possible. Aimed shot should deal with the skink relatively nicely, and hopefully we'll be able to take it out quite fast. Another single shot right there. I was hopeful for a critical there. Obviously, every single unit has about 5% base critical chance, so it's very, very unlikely that there's going to be anything going on there. But, you know, I gotta try, you know. Gotta try at least a little bit. Oh, there's the critical. Of course, of course. Alright, well, that's not too bad. The Cobra Guard still has the Dirty Punch still on, and I think... Oh, 1 HP! Oh, 1 HP. Thankfully, we did... oh, she missed. Wow, okay. Well, that's perfectly fine with me then. And there you go. Easy victory for us right there. Bear in mind that this is a level 1 area, so of course it is going to be quite easy for us to complete most of the battles. Anyway, level 2 heavy melee, 9 damage. Seems pretty decent. Seems pretty decent. Alright, so this is where we currently are, and I'm going to move on to this area right here, because I think this might actually be it. Here we go. You arrive at the test site. It looks like a deserted aquarium, with no fish or any other living things. Put the puppet in the aquarium. Okay, here we go. Koan's presence fills the box with organisms and deep blue water. There are bombs hidden amidst the seaweed and plants. A new inscription appears on the puppet's skin. Master says, 2 ways through life, die or fall. You notice there are other instructions. Read the instructions. Oh, okay. Hello. You're allowed to calibrate the locations of the bombs. There are 4 bombs in total in a 4x4 grid. 2 black and 2 white. They move in pairs, starting with black. Letters designate the horizontal axis, numbers the vertical. No! What? What? No, this see, this is exactly what I mean. This is the kind of puzzle that you're gonna find in this game. And yeah, it is doable. It's a very, very logic-based puzzle, but I'm pretty awful at these. Yeah, you can kind of imagine. Alright, so let's have a look. Both starting from the upper left corner, A1, ending in the lower right, D4. While moving, if a bomb encounters another, it leaps over it to the next empty position, and if it faces a wall, it leaps to the opposite end of its own row or column. The default grid looks like this. So there you go. So that's the grid that we can see right there. Alright, you see 4 buttons indicating up, down. Oh dear. Okay, so B1, C3, wait, no, wait, C2, and D3, as well as A4. Those are the ones that we have to be wary about because there are bombs in those. Right. Okay, let's do it. Koan stops swimming around like a turtle, quickly trying to defuse the bombs. However, they are scattered too far away, and as time runs out, the remaining bombs trigger. The situation requires some adjustment. Calibrate the system. Alright, so where does he start? The top right, right? Yeah, so if we... I don't even know. I don't even know. I mean, let's just have a look here real quick. Calibrate the locations of the bombs. Ah, okay. So that's fine. And let's have a look. Both starting from the upper left corner. While moving, if a bomb encounters another, it leaps over it to the next empty position. If it faces a wall, it leaps to the opposite end of its own row. Right, okay, so let's press left. Oh dear. Okay, so that's, yeah, that's what I thought it would be like. Okay. Let's press down. I'm not even entirely sure where he needs to go. Okay, so that's what's happening now. Go on, seems unsure about the setup. Press default and start all over. Okay, so we can just redo it as many times as we need to. Thank goodness. I was a bit worried there for a second. All right, so let's press right this time around. Okay, and then we will press up. That does not seem good either. Okay, so we pressed... Okay, yeah, okay. Let me see if I can work this out. Ah, very nice. Alright, so I actually did this. Let me actually just see whether I can move up a little bit here. Okay, so you can see here I pressed down, and that changed it to... just wait a minute, my joystick is a little bit... a little bit sensitive. Alright, so I pressed down once, and that's what it did. And then I pressed right, and that's what it did. And apparently, he seems to have confidence in the setup. So I guess we will put him to the test. Koan starts swimming around like a turtle. The bombs are formed into a neat circle and within reach of Koan. Koan diffuses all the bombs. You hear a bright jingle, the test is over. An old man appears. He grabs Koan the puppet in his hand and starts shouting at it. Your strings are still attached, but I sense good anxiety within you. Your performance was rather intriguing, you see. Doing good, doing bad, not choosing a path. It's good. Because there isn't any. Travel that non-existing path. Scavenger, your time will be rewarded. Koan is your trophy. Use him well. Master Mu disappears, and you receive a transformed Koan, who has become a curious-looking tool core. Right. There you go. So we actually gained a actually very powerful item, potentially. Is this it? Universal Cursing. What? 80% chance to apply Confuse for 1 turn and 20% mischance for 2 turns to all enemies. What? That's crazy. That is a really, really powerful tool right here. I wonder whether I can actually equip that. No, you need to equip it instead of this. I think I will equip it instead of this. Even though Razornet is fantastic and I absolutely love it, I would like to be able to use this instead because it looks so, so good. Calm the nerves. Actually, wait a minute. No, not calm the nerves. Where am I? Yeah, calm the nerves is absolutely fine. But look, cards are randomized each time when equipped. So wait a minute. So if I swap these out and then swap it back, it changes. It changes every single time. Wow, okay. Oh, that's pretty crazy. All right, well, otherwise, I think that's going to be it for this episode. If you'd like to check out Deep Sky Derelicts Definitive Edition on Xbox One and, of course, on other platforms as well, there is a link in the description. And I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.